Hi, everybody. Are we ready for a little dinner? Oh, we got some glass clinkers. I love it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad that you're here tonight. On behalf of the faculty and staff and students of the College of Hospitality and Tourism Leadership, we welcome you. Our college was established in 2003, so we're celebrating our 15th anniversary. We have over 240 hospitality students and about another undergrad, about another 15 grad students. When this program was founded, it was really providential in Florida and in this part of Florida that it came about. And many of you know there are some excellent hospitality programs in Florida, but none like we have in Sarasota, Manatee, because of our unique location and our unique mission. And I'm not going to recognize individuals tonight, but except for one. And the person I want to recognize tonight is our founding dean, whom we're very lucky to have with us, and whom I've known for over 30 years. Dr. Jay Schrock, would you please stand up? I would also like to just ask our board members, our advisory board members for the College of Hospitality and Tourism Leadership, would you all please stand up? I think there's about 3 or 4 of you in here. I'd like our faculty and staff, without whom nothing happens, to please stand up. This is our signature fundraising dinner. The state of Florida has been very good to us. We get funding for our salaries, and of course we have a beautiful building and our lab out at Lakewood Ranch. Bistro every Thursday night at 5:30. Come and enjoy it. But what we don't get is a lot of money to do the extras, and the extras are the difference between good and great. And so we want to be great. We are great. We want to get even greater. And so this dinner helps us to do that. It really helps fund student activities, faculty activities, makes that difference, and we are so grateful to all of you for helping us with that tonight. When we're done with eating, we have one of our board members here tonight who will do 2 things. He will entertain you, and he will lift your money from you. And John Horn, where are you? There, John, there he is, okay. So we're going to conclude the evening with John Horn. And also on your tables, you will see pledge cards for the purpose of donating something a little bit extra, something different if you want to, if that works better for you. Now I'd like to introduce somebody with whom I've become very enchanted with in the last year, and that's Dr. Karen Holbrook. She's our new chancellor. Give her a hand. And Karen passes my test. My test for a boss is, if I've got butterflies in my stomach when I have to go see the boss, I have a problem. With Karen, I have a warm glow when I go see her. So Karen, come on up.
You have to know I feel the same way. I always look forward to meeting with Pat because, first of all, he comes in with the most gorgeous shirts. He's dressed up tonight like I've never seen him, but he always comes in these fabulous Florida shirts with palm trees and all kinds of things in the best of colors, and on Wednesday, green, because on Wednesdays we wear green. So Pat's a phenomenal leader for this college, and this is a phenomenal college, I have to say that. These aren't in my notes, Lee, but I can't help it. This is really an amazing college. It is the only one in the USF system, and you know, as we are coming together and reunifying, each one of us has to maintain our distinctiveness and the things that are important to us. And this is a college that is not paralleled anywhere else in the system. And so we can see only opportunities to continue to build on this college as we come together with all of the other colleges at USF. So we have a wonderfully bright future ahead, and this is really a very, very special college. So I'm delighted to be here tonight. And I'm also delighted because this is a college where our students have the opportunity to do the kinds of things that they need to do before they go out into the world. This is a college where they have many experiential opportunities, and tonight is the perfect example of this. We have our students partnering in developing the food that you're going to be eating, partnering in the kinds of things that they're going to be doing to help serve you. So we are very excited to be here, and I have to say this is wonderful to look out on this group. This is the largest HospitaBull that we have ever held, and I hope next year, thank you. We're really thrilled, but you know, there is a moving door here. And so next year, the goal is, Pat, get that door open and fill the tables along there with more people, because we want everybody to know about what we do at USFSM, and we want people to know what we do in your college. So thanks for everything you do. Thanks to our students. Thanks to the faculty for this. My only job here is really to introduce our dignitaries, and I'm going to introduce several people, but let me start out with a caveat in saying that when you start introducing dignitaries, you often worry that you've missed people, because when you look around the room, all of you who are here are our dignitaries. Nonetheless, I have some that I need to recognize specifically. We have some members of our USF System Board of Trustees. Les and Pam Muma. They are members. Please stand up when I announce you. And what is really important is that Les was the chair of our USF Unstoppable campaign that raised over $1 billion, and we celebrated that last November. So that's terrific for the system, and it has a halo effect on every one of us, and Les is there with his Go Bulls sign. So thank you very much. Charlie Tokars and his wife Victoria are new. Please stand, Charlie. We're delighted to have Charlie. And he is our very own trustee from the region, so we're really excited to have him on the board on behalf of the Sarasota-Manatee region. We have a USF Foundation board, George Morgan and his wife Jane. They're there. Thank you. Glad to have you here, Dr. Anila Jain. Anila? And Anila is also a member of our local board. We're delighted with that. Former foundation board, Angie Brewer and her husband, Jim. Thank you. And foundation board member, Rick Smith, who I have seen somewhere. There you are, Rick in the back. Thank you. And of course, when you announce the foundation board members, you have to announce the CEO of the foundation, who is Joel Momberg and his wife Debbie, and they're here with us tonight. Thank you. Two members of our campus board, Anila Jain. You've already met Anila, and she's here, and Bill Mariotti. Bill, please stand. And a former USF board member, Kelly Lavin, and her husband, Jerry. And you're quite good. And thank you very much for our Manatee County officials who are here tonight. Manatee County Commissioner Betty Bennick. Good, thank you. Thank you for being here. Manatee County Commissioner Charles Smith, and I saw Ian and his wife. Thank you. And the Executive Director of our Manatee County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Elliot Falcione, who's been very valuable to us. And from Sarasota County, former Sarasota County Commissioner Nora Patterson and her husband, John. And that at any event like this, you have to think about some of our most important, and everybody's important, some of our very special community leaders. And we are so thrilled to have Betty Schoenbaum here tonight. Thank you, Betty, for being with us. And I have to brag about this. I have known Betty from the first day I went to Ohio State, and I sat down at a foundation board meeting next to this lovely woman who said, "Today is my birthday." And she said, "I'm 87 years old." And I thought, oh my goodness, that's absolutely amazing. So that was the first day I met Betty at Ohio State, and she was not only an extraordinary friend of Ohio State, but she's been an extraordinary friend of everywhere she has been throughout her life. And we are so incredibly fortunate to have you here, Betty. So I have to say that because I've known Betty for a long, long time. So thank you. And I know this community knows that very well. So before I conclude, let me just mention, I have to give a commercial, of course, but let me mention that this is our 25th anniversary for Brunch on the Bay. This is going to be held in November. This is our annual major fundraising event for the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. But it's also an event that is a lot of fun. And we have a great day, but we have tables outside and we have all kinds of food events, and you have an opportunity to meet our phenomenal students. So please think about Brunch on the Bay. You'll be getting, probably because you're here, you'll probably be getting a card that says save the date for a Brunch on the Bay. But it is really an extraordinary and exceptional event. It gives you an opportunity to see our beautiful campus and to hear some of our goals for the future. So with that, let me say thank you for letting me talk as long as I did. I sort of went off scriptly. And bring back Pat Moria.
A lot shorter than she is. I have to turn the microphone down. Before I introduce our next guest, and by the way, there are no speeches tonight, so breathe easy, you can eat soon. I do have one other, and I don't usually introduce people individually, but I'm going to tonight. I'm going to break my own rule. And I'm going to ask Dr. Mona Jain to please stand up. She has been honored by having a school named after her in Sarasota. God bless you. And now, one of my favorite people, because I love the way he talks and because I love the way he manages and leads, Damien O'Riordan, where are you? Come on. So Damien is the general manager of the hotel and the whole Ritz-Carlton complex. And I have to say that we are so lucky to have one of the top, and we have several of the tops in here, but one of the top we're at tonight, resort complexes in Florida, together with one of the top, if not the top, hospitality hotel restaurant program in Florida, partnering to make a wonderful evening. Thanks, Damien.
Thanks, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all? Great to have you with us today, and we can definitely break through this wall next year. If I know that we're a full audience tonight, and I know that there was even demands for some extra tables. So on behalf of myself and our ladies and gentlemen, we're so delighted to host HospitaBull for our second year. We've over 40 students from the university with us yesterday and today, and I can tell you they're all doing an amazing job. It gives me great pride to see how they work shoulder to shoulder with our ladies and gentlemen, and then we're also very fortunate to have a number of past students and present students who are currently working with us here, and I can tell you that each and every one of them are absolute rock stars. So we are so proud to have them as part of our team here. And really, the ladies and gentlemen that are serving you this evening, they are really our future leaders in hospitality. And as we all know, with all this exciting growth that's happened in Sarasota and Manatee over the last few years, am I the only one who's noticed it? We need a lot of rock stars, and I'm telling you, there are a lot of them are here tonight. So we want to say a big thank you for your partnership, Pat. Thank you for everything that you and the university do, not only for us, but I think everybody in the entire community. and we look forward to a great event, and thank you for all your support.
Damien was our guest industry speaker yesterday in class. We had to stop the lines from people wanting an autograph from him before he was done. And we are very lucky that the Ritz-Carlton partners with us. We are very lucky that the Resort at Longboat Key partners with us. They're in here someplace. And they're a teaching hotel with us, as is the Hyatt. So we're very fortunate. And by the way, they'll explain a little bit more later, but each student is paired with a server here in the dining room, and each student is paired with a chef in the kitchen. What better way to learn? So we teach theory, but there's nothing like doing it, is there? And so that's what they're here doing tonight. I would now like to introduce Dr. Chef Joe Askren. We're very lucky to have Joe. He's one of our beautiful diamonds in the college. And Chef Jan. Is Chef Jan? Come on, Chef Jan. And Chef Jan and Joe work hard together.
I'll put it back where it was, Pat, when I'm done. It's so wonderful to see everybody here tonight. It really is. I know many of you have been to other HospitaBulls in the past, and I think even a few of you probably even remember that we're at the first one we did back in 2012. So welcome back, and it's also incredible to see all these new faces. So as you know, I've got to say, this gala event is a critical part of our curriculum this semester, and you're part of the class. So thank you so much for being a part of our classroom tonight. Before I introduce, or before I have Chef Jan, executive chef of the Ritz-Carlton, come up and talk about the menu, I think I should probably share with you a little bit more detail on what's going on here. So we have Chef Gary's Intro to Food Production class back there cooking for you. They've been working on this for the past couple weeks with Chef Jan. They were in prepping, and it's been a long day for them today, and so they're doing that for us. They're cooking a great meal. My restaurant management students, they're here tonight. 2 weeks ago, we had an incredible training session with Lee and Aaron here at the Ritz-Carlton, and they got Ritz-level service training, and so we appreciate that. Kind of took the edge off, so when they come in tonight, they're ready to go. These two courses, both restaurant management and Intro to Food Production, those are mandatory classes in our program, and they expose our students to actual industry. Isn't that amazing? And what I mean by that is, real hands-on training, which is what they need. So we truly appreciate all of our industry partners sitting here today, and it's all about creating future leaders of this industry, but ones that are confident and enjoy what they're doing. And again, we thank our industry partners for all of that. So now on to the food. Chef Jan?
Yes, and I certainly would love to add that I wish you could see what's going on behind those walls, because the partnership from the student and our ladies and gentlemen is just amazing. Just the atmosphere and the willingness of doing an outstanding job is just wonderful, and they definitely our future leadership in the hospitality. I hope you're ready for some good food tonight, right? Good. So the first course that you will have tonight is a strawberry tomato gazpacho served in a can. I'm gonna let you figure it out what that is. It also comes with a compressed watermelon. For the entree, you're gonna have a garlic rosemary chicken with a roasted shallot, smashed potato, asparagus, and a Bordeaux tomato sauce. Now for the end part of the dinner, you're going to have a key lime mousse with a tropical chutney and a macadamia bridles. So I'm going to wish you a great dinner, a bon appetit, and thank you very much for all being here tonight. Thank you.
Doesn't that sound amazing? I know you're hungry, so next I'm going to bring up Adam Carmer. He's a professor in our college. Adam, where are you? Adam's going to come up and talk about the wine. Come on up here. Adam is one of our new professors, and we're happy to have him. Adam, talk wine.
Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this party rocking. Oh, yeah. Wine is to be consumed. Am I right, John? Are we doing that? That's what's going on over there. Hey, In the back on the left, can the Taiwanese students that I had in my class last, would you all stand up and take I want everybody to see who you are. Stand up, please. These lovely young ladies and gentlemen came to us last semester, and we have a different group that comes each year, and they're in several of our classes, and then this semester they do an internship. So they're with people that are in this room that have businesses, and they're doing that. Everybody has a glass of wine in front of them? Everybody has wine? That's my hint. If you don't have wine, get some wine. Rick, how are you doing with wine over there? Longboat Key is locked and loaded. Ritz-Carlton in the corner, how are you doing? Locked and loaded. Okay. All right. So here's what happens. I get an email and a beautiful letter in the mail in 2013. And it's from the Belgian government, and they say, we'd like to knight you. Who asks somebody if they want to be knighted? And who says no? So I said yes, and my wife and I went to Belgium and had this great time. And it came evidently with a pair of Prada boots for my wife, so those of you, if you get knighted, your wife gets boots. I want to go through the wines so you can see how to have fun with wine. Now, one of the things that we do with wine is you'll often hear people say, we want to pair this wine with that, and there's all kinds of questions, and people get very confused. Thank you very much. People get very confused, and they're like, well, red wine with red meat and white wine with fish, and no. No. I'm going to tell you the secret nobody has told you. Ready? This is the secret of pairing food and wine. The food that you like goes with the wine that you like. If I were at a church, someone would be saying, preach! So the wines that we have tonight, you just need to know the wines that came today, we have such lovely people in this room. From the students, to our fearless leader, Karen Holbrook, to my personal fearless leader, Pat Morio. We have dynamic people. We have dynamic partners. We have great students. This room is gonna grow. And when it grows, we're gonna add the wine. But one of the people that couldn't be here tonight, Bill Whitting, is part of the Banfi group, family. And they're based in Tuscany, in Italy. And he was nice enough to support us tonight with these wines. Now, I just want you to know, somebody saying we're going to support you with wines is not always a yes from us. But if they're going to support us with these wines, oh yeah. So the wines that we have tonight, we have 3 wines tonight, and I just want to give you a little kind of a bon mot, a little teeny taste, pun intended, of what's not on the label. Something you can take with you when you leave. There's only one red tonight, and the red tonight is called Bel Nero. Bel Nero, the N-E-R-O, the Nero, means black or dark. Anytime you see that on a label, it's a red wine. So if you have trouble reading labels, look for Nero. Noir, that's black, that's dark. Blanc is white, right? This is also a Super Tuscan. Sangiovese based, and then they've added a couple of other great varietals in there. I happen to know there's some Merlot in this particular one, and this is a 2014 vintage. It's drinking. How many have had the red? Yeah. How many have had the Riesling? Yeah. The Riesling, you see how quiet they are? They're like, I had the Riesling. The Riesling sneaks up on you because the Riesling's only 9% alcohol, but it's 7% sugar. So first they say, oh, honey, can I get that? And then they say, oh, honey. Delicious. Riesling, when you're looking to do that, it's not necessarily paired with food. Riesling is, when it's sweet like this, it's its own meal. So be safe and just drink as much as you want, you know. Maybe one of the coolest little facts that I can give you is the Pinot Grigio. So the Pinot Grigio is a white wine. How many of you have ever had Pinot Grigio? Almost everybody in the room, right? I'm going to shock you. Pinot Grigio is actually a red grape varietal. What? So you can win a bar bet and maybe get a free glass. This is my little trick. What I'd like you to do when you're looking at the menu, which I have right here, I was getting questions, so I will tell you. I meant what I said about the wine goes with the food that you like. And Amanda and Fran, thank you for all the hard work you put in. And Pam's not here now, she's out. I think she ran home. The last thank you I want to give before I give my last little note on this is to Lee Williams and her staff. I want you to know, yeah, please. She's not just a lovely lady, she gets it done. Look at the room. Last year it was half this size. Next year it'll be twice this size. So hats off to you, Lee, and your team. So enjoy. We're gonna get to drinking and eating now. I'm going to leave. As usual, I overstayed my welcome. But I really want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. We appreciate you being here. Have some fun. Drink the wine. The Pinot Grigio is not sweet. There's no sugar in it, but it will taste very fruity. So enjoy that. But if you like sweet, the Riesling is a home run.
The only one in the USF system, and it is one that's very highly desired by students. It's one that's desired by our domestic students as well as our international students, and it's a program that's going to continue growing. Along with our reunification, we're going to be partnering with St. Pete on this program and continuing to build it. It's a very exciting program, and it's absolutely unique. Our students are fabulous. Particularly our students who come from Taiwan in the certificate program are required to do an internship, and one of those programs was with the Ritz. And it's been a very positive experience for our students, so we're lucky to be here tonight and we're very excited about it. The HospitaBull program is very important for USF. First of all, it's important to our students because it gives them hands-on experience in a real-world situation where they have an opportunity to use their skills and use their talents and showcase it for this incredible audience tonight. This is the largest event we have ever had. We are so full that we had to turn away people. This is the first time ever, so very exciting evening for all of us, but most importantly for our students.
I'm Joe Askren, one of the professors in the College of Hospitality, and tonight is our HospitaBull event, HospitaBull Gala event. It's a fundraiser for our college, and we have two classes involved here. It's hands-on training for them. It's a critical part of their curriculum. It's one of their major projects this semester. We have an intro to food production class, cooking in the back with Chef Gary. They've been here for a good part of the day, and they've been working on that for a couple weeks. And then we have my restaurant management class. There's about 25 of those students. They're here in the front of the house working with the Ritz-Carlton staff. Lucky enough, we brought all of our restaurant management students here a couple weeks ago, right before spring break, and we did some training, some Ritz caliber level training. So they're ready to go tonight. It's incredible. Being involved in something that's actual industry gives them some good hands-on learning, some good experiential learning. They get to work right alongside with at a real event with true professionals that are masters of their craft. The Ritz-Carlton team has been phenomenal. So it just exposes them to a real event like this. Many of them already do work in the industry, but some of them don't. So to expose them to real life. To something challenging like this, where there's stress. It's trivial stress. No one's dying, but there is the pressure of creating a wonderful experience for all of our guests. So exposing them to that is priceless, and a lot of them walk out of here with a lot more confidence. You know, the Ritz-Carlton and many other leaders, hospitality leaders in our community have really connected with all of our classes in our entire program. Of course, the Intro to Foods class and the restaurant class, there's a lot of hands-on there, but we have a great relationship with the Ritz-Carlton. We've been doing this. This is our second HospitaBull here at the Ritz. Before this, we were at other places. The first HospitaBull actually took place in 2012. So we've been doing this for almost 6 years now, and it serves a couple different purposes, right? I mean, it's a good fundraiser. It exposes us to the community, and our students get hands-on training. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Hi, my name is Stephen Castleton, and I'm a senior at USF Sarasota, and my major is business management and a minor in hospitality management. And currently I work as the assistant food and beverage director of Plantation Golf and Country Club, and I'm here this evening for the Bulls event here at Ritz-Carlton Sarasota. As a student, it's very nice to get out there and actually see what the community has to offer and see some of the different venues and different ways of doing things here at the Ritz-Carlton. It's a little different from the country club, but it's all hospitality, and it's just nice to experience something different for a change. The facilities here are a lot larger than where I come from. We can hold up maximum about 800 people. Here they have so many different dining rooms and different venues that it's just a little different than the country club atmosphere, but I really enjoy it. It's a beautiful facility. It's here in Southwest Florida, beautiful Sunshine State, and it's just a great place to be. Here at USF, I am taking a lot of business classes. Most of my fellow students and classmates are all hospitality majors. I'm actually a business major, so it's a little bit different, but I really enjoy taking some of the classes. It helps me to elaborate on some of my experiences and gain a little bit of more knowledge and background information in what the hospitality industry has to offer. I just want everybody to know that USF SM is a wonderful school. It's a beautiful campus, and we have a bunch of great professors and doctors that work at the school, and it's just a great place to be. They just welcome you, and they're very outgoing, and they care about their students, and they're just very passionate about what they do.
Hi, my name is Renata Kerr, and I'm in the Hospitality Management major program, and I minor in business. So the USF Hospitality Management program does everything you need to do hospitality-wise. It does have a main focus on hotel and restaurants. So mainly you would learn anything you need to about how to work in a restaurant, host, pool, serve, and then the hospitality hotel side, you learn anything about rooms, the laundry service, front desk. You would learn even the in-room dining experience. So you really are very hands-on, such as this program here, the HospitaBull. We are here hands-on with our restaurant management class, learning what it's like to serve in banquets. So what they have us do, like events like this, we work back of the house. I did Intro to Food where we were back of the house. We did plate ups, we cut food, we cooked food, we put it out. So that really helped us learn what it's like to be in the kitchen. This event, we're really learning what it's like to be in front of people, serving, greeting, smile face, passing food around. And we do so many other things such as coming to the hotel and learning like how to do front desk, check people in, how to use the opera system they use, and just anything we need to succeed like as we were actually working. So it's really great. I actually work here at the Ritz-Carlton. Awesome. I got it through the program. So last year I was here with the Intro to Food. I was doing back of the house. I really loved the experience, the people, and the ambiance here. So I applied right after the class was over. And I got hired in June. So I've been here almost a year now, and I absolutely love it. So I love coming back and being able to help out with the school, even though I already do work here. It has. So last year when I was here, I was able to get to know people and talk to people, and I emailed them right after the program was over. They said, just come in, we'll get an interview. They really took me around, and from there they helped me get a job here since I did the program last year. USF is very great. It's the smaller campus, so we do have St. Pete and Tampa. Those are our larger campuses. Sarasota, Manatee is the smallest, which is very hands-on. The classes are small. We're really able to go to different restaurants and hotels, and we're really able to learn more personal rather than a big like stadium classroom. So I think it's a really great campus to get hands-on experience and get a job in where you want to be in hospitality.
I am currently a front office manager for a Marriott property, but this is actually my first time doing a lot of serving, setting up big banquets and events like this, and it's awesome. It's great to have other students join you. A lot of them haven't done it too as well, so they're new to the experience, so we're just sharing this moment together. First of all, I'd like to say this is like my third time coming to the Ritz-Carlton, and what better place to go ahead and get that experience, because Ritz-Carlton has so much to offer, and it's allowing me to see how the back of the office operation goes ahead and works, how setting up, what it takes to go ahead and prepare these events, and it's just tremendous, and it's a lot of work put into it. We don't think how much goes into an event, but it's a lot of work. When we started the class, we heard about this event. Chef Joe told us, hey, we're going to be going to work with others, employees at the Ritz-Carlton, and we all were very excited. We didn't know what we were going to get into, but as students, that's a part of it, a part of growing, a part of growth and development is actually getting out there to experience that. So it helps us exactly no matter what field we go to, but hospitality is so huge, so you have different options and choices. I had my mind set as going into hotels, and I'm at a select service hotel right now. This, of course, is a full service, and it has restaurants. You have so many, you have banquets, you just have so many events. I haven't seen too much of the banquets and other events that take place just as the Ritz, because at the Fairfield Inn and Suites where I'm at, it's 127 rooms. And I imagine this place has way more rooms than that. So I'm certainly able to see more, be exposed to more here. So the college has allowed me to definitely go ahead and come out and enjoy this event, and also just put in time to work and also decide where I want to go for my future. I'm from Tampa, so I'm close to the big USF campus, but this campus, I honestly feel like you're able to interact, you're able to meet more students and get close and do events like this, talk to your professors. They are able to guide you and give you more vision and pathways to what's really out there, and it's a blessing.
John Horn and Amanda, we're at the 66th annual HospitaBull. I mean, this is fabulous. It's been going on this many years. I mean, I was just a kid when the first one was up, and we haven't missed one yet.
And you're still a kid.
It is. Amanda wasn't born, but I was just a kid. We're happy to be here. It is the 6th annual HospitaBull, helping raise some money for our hospitable kids. There's not a better program anywhere. I think it's the best one in the country. Jonathan Wales has nothing on USF Sarasota Manatee. We've got great professors here, we got great students, and we want to keep it that way. So everybody's here doing everything we can to raise more money for it. So we're gonna have a great time. The kids are cooking right now.
And it's a sold out evening, which is awesome.
We're gonna sell the Ritz out. That's nice.
Hi, I'm Angie Burr. I'm an alumni of USF Sarasota Manatee. I got my bachelor's degree here in 1982, and my master's on the Tampa campus in 1984. Now, HospitaBull is one of our favorite events because, of course, it involves eating and drinking. And it raises great money for our students. So everyone should come and enjoy this. If you don't make it this year, you better be here next year.
The HospitaBull was started 6 years ago to showcase our students at the University of South Florida and the College of Hospitality, and they have such a great opportunity to work with some of the leading chefs in the area and get the experience to do an event of this caliber. And I think it's just a win-win situation, not only for our students, but also for the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee.
As Anil said, this is the 6th annual HospitaBull. The benefit scholarships for our students. This is one of the nicest events that we hold, other than our brunch on the bay. Beautiful facility. Thank you to the Ritz-Carlton, and thank you to the College of Hospitality, and go Bulls.
It's always a pleasure to do something for METV, and we are so happy to be here today. And this is one of the events which has a private and public cooperation, collaboration. So just like Bill said, that next to our bunch on the bay, this is one of the finest events we have. Go Bulls!
This is Pat Morio, and I'm the Dean of the College of Hospitality and Tourism Leadership at the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. We are absolutely delighted to be back at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel here in Sarasota again this year for our HospitaBull dinner. It's a dinner where we do fundraising to do wonderful things for the students and the faculty, our alumni, and our board members. But it's also a night when the students get to really learn by doing. And so we pair a student, both in the dining room and in the kitchen, with a chef and servers in the dining room and the kitchens. So we really bring the best of what Ritz-Carlton has to offer to the best of what our students are. So we have the best resort with the best hotel school, hospitality program, restaurant program in all of South Florida, maybe all of Florida. So HospitaBull, terrific evening. Plan on coming next year.